Hello, my Gemini friends. It's Karen with Karmic One Tarot, here to do your July 2019 general reading. Please do check your moon and also rising signs. I do have love readings up on Vimeo. You'll find a link to that and also to KarmicOneTarot.com in the description box, where you can book directly into my calendar if you'd like a reading. So let's get started. Gemini, July. Thank you. Ten of Swords. First card out, Geminis. What are you ending? Were you betrayed, or are you doing the betrayal? Temperance. I think you were betrayed, perhaps. Perhaps there is a Sagittarius in your midst that hurt you, but perhaps, I think moreover, it's likely you coming to terms with it, finding your peace with whatever happened, whatever ending there was. You're balanced now. Your emotions have settled. Not that it doesn't hurt anymore. It's just, it's time. And the sun. Beautiful, Gemini. Now it's time for you to grow and prosper. Now that you've put that behind you, you've come to terms with it, you've settled it. We've got a couple here that are flipping out here. The Three of Cups. It's time for you to celebrate. You've got new options here. The High Priestess. I think you know which way you want to go. I think you might need to be a little bit mysterious about which way you want to take whatever this is. You've got plenty of options. Perhaps that's the problem, and you're having difficulty deciding. You're trying to protect yourself. You're trying to protect your heart. It's hurt before. It's not an easy decision. But rest assured, you will be celebrating after. You'll be celebrating a plethora of options. So perhaps you have big dreams. I'm going to stop saying perhaps, huh? One card, just one. One card, please, for my Gemini friends. Is that it? That is it. The King of Swords. There you are, my Geminis. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini on the table. Finishing business, taking care of business. The King of Swords. I think you're going to free yourself from whatever this is. The Nine of Pentacles is a very independent energy, my Geminis. It is self-sufficient. It is independent. It is autonomous. You have autonomy over your life. You can do whatever it is that you like, whatever it is you want to do. You are living in abundance, my Gemini friends. How lucky for you. That is the overall energy. So it just depends on whether or not this Ten of Swords is before or after here. So why don't we start with, let's see, where are we starting? Let's start with you. Why is the King of Swords here? What does the King of Swords need to do? The King of Swords is a scholar, a learned man, anyone that has any kind of an education, or perhaps just someone wise, sage, much like the Hermit. He is a very analytical thinker. He is rational, slow to anger, but I wouldn't challenge him. Why is the King of... Thank you. So, my Gemini friends, you are moving. It would seem movement. The Chariot card implies velocity. There's a speed to this. You are in control. You are, in fact, the master of the Chariot. You are the director of your path. So whatever decision you make, it's absolutely your choice. You're driving the bus. What is it that we tell me more about the King of Swords? Why? Thank you. You're taking that chariot in a new direction. It's time to get excited about something. What are you doing, my Gemini friends? Why is the King of Swords here, please, for my Gemini? Thank you. Seven of Cups. So you do have big dreams. Perhaps you're taking the chariot, yourself and your chariot, and moving on to some of your bigger dreams. Excuse me. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups are your dreams, whatever you see in front of you. It's kind of like your vision board. It's been a challenge. What are you negotiating your way out? Are you negotiating a particular option, even though you have several? Why is the Seven of Cups here, please, for my Gemini friends? July 2019. Thank you. So this might have to do with work. Perhaps you have options. Perhaps you're being offered something that you hoped for, that you saw in your dreams, but it's a little bit of a challenge to get there. This is something you've been working on for a long time, my Gemini friends. Perhaps you work with a group of people. 3 of Cups there. There might be 3 women. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Yes, you're not satisfied with what they are offering you. I feel like this is a collective group. It's not necessarily, it's people you are with quite often, but it's a separate group than what we're talking about. Perhaps they're the ones that betrayed you. Why is the 7 of Cups here, please, for my Gemini friends? Oh, what do we have? I didn't see it. The 4 of Pentacles. They're being cheap. If they're making you an offer, they're being cheap. Either that or you're not recognizing it. You're holding out for more. You want more. The 7 of Cups. This is an emotionally tied situation, too. This isn't just money. It is financial, though. I feel like it's financial. Something it could even have to do with your job, your work. There's a group of people that you work with that are offering you particular things that might be on your vision board, but you're having trouble negotiating them because they're not what you want, my Gemini friends. You're holding out. And holding out is what I think you should do here. It's going to eventually be balanced and fair, but it's not going to be pretty to get there. You will be victorious if you stand strong, my Gemini friends. Wow. The Tower. I think you're fighting for your independence. I think you're fighting for your right to do whatever it is that you want within this situation. And there are people that are challenging you. Challenging you financially and just challenging you. So who are the people in the 3 of Cups? Are we celebrating? Is this a family? Who is it that are in the 3 of Cups? Okay, well. 8 of Swords. You feel like they're trapping you. And we're going to keep this because the 10 of Swords is the last card. So I feel like it's meant for us. Let's look at that in a minute. The 3 of Cups. So again, I feel like this is a group of people that are being cheap with you. They're being cheap. They have big egos. They feel like they have you hostage. Or you feel like they have you hostage, obligated. My Geminis, what's going on? I think this is at work. Now, the Hermit card is a Virgo, so there might be a Virgo involved, but the Hermit is more of intuitive. So if you feel like there's a betrayal afoot, rest assured there is, my Gemini friends. The Hermit is also the scholar on the hill. He's solitary. He goes into himself and finds his answers within most of the time. That's, him lighting his path with his lantern there. You're going to find the right path to do this. But it's also a card of counseling, a card of advice, wise, sage advice. So whoever it is in your circle that you see for advice, you may want to speak to them about this. There's a betrayal afoot, my Gemini. And you're going to have to make the decision. The Queen of Swords. You're going to get fed up. I think you're going to be, that's it. I am finished here. The King of Swords makes the final decision. You know what? You're moving in a different direction, my Gemini friends. You are. Okay, so what's happening for the 10 of Swords, please? 10 of Swords. What is the ending, the betrayal, this face down in the dirt, stabbed in the back ending? You're going to be walking away. You're walking away from something with everything that you can carry, but you're leaving the final decision. So you're taking as much as you can carry at this point, and you're putting some distance between you so that you have some time to work out whatever this is. And I mean, literally, you are leaving the decision on the table. You're not doing it yet. It might not be quite the right timing for you here with the Wheel of Fortune, the karma coming around for you. Divine timing. It might not yet be. What is the Two of Swords here, please, for my Gemini friends? Why is the Two of Swords here for my Gemini friends, July 2019? Geminis, July. Two of Swords, why? Decision, a painful decision. One that it hurts to make, it feels. And the Emperor, so it's Aries, perhaps, or your boss. Could be your boss. Maybe it's one and the same in Aries and a boss. Stubborn as hell. My goodness. I think you're either going to cut yourself loose or they are going to recognize the truth that you are ready to cut loose because you do feel it's a betrayal. I don't think they even see that. Why is the Two of Swords here, please? Anything further on the Two of Swords? Be mysterious. The High Priestess is here, okay? Be mysterious about whatever it is that you're doing. Don't tell everybody. If you get a hint that something's up, it's up. Too many. Goodness. Sorry. Stuffed them in wrong. Now, let's see. The Two of Swords. We were talking about the Two of Swords. Anything further? Shall we move on to the High Priestess? High Priestess. Be mysterious. Now, the High Priestess rules the scrolls, too. So if there is something that you need to seek further education on, perhaps like up here with your Hermit, I mean, that can even be an attorney. The High Priestess, the Keeper of the Scrolls, a learned man. You may need to go back to school for something. A learned woman, pardon me. An intuitive. She's also an empath, too. She's very concerned with how people feel. Watery High Priestess. You worry how this is going to affect this loving relationship in the future. Now, the Ace of Cups is here. The Ace of Cups could be a child. There might be a child in the midst of this. The Ace of Cups could be a new love, a new romance that you see on board. Now, the Ace of Cups, I'm going to be honest with you, threw me. I think this is very emotionally charged, and you're really going easy so that you don't upset things so much, like with this Tower over here. Why is the High Priestess here? One more with the Ace of Cups. What's with the Ace of Cups? Your cups are overflowing. The Tower. What did I just say? Oof. Okay. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is, follows her intuition. You think something's up, and it's going to be with people you love, people you care about, people that look like they are the helpers. Your future is bright, but you've got to shake things up. That's what I just heard. You've got to shake things up. You're the one that's in charge of the Tower. You're the one that's in charge of the Tower. You know what? You can stay in this situation for as long as you want, but you're not going to be independent, self-sufficient, and in control of your life unless you do. That somebody's got to see the truth here. What are we coming to terms with here with the Temperance? The Temperance card about balance. Balanced emotions, though. I think you're going to finally put this to rest, and maybe it's gonna sting for a while. You might have you're going to have some swift movement on this. Things are going to happen fast. In other words, I think whatever this offer is that you are looking at, whatever is not enough right now and you hold out, I think it is going to go in your favor. They don't expect this, though. They don't expect this. You worry about how this relationship is going to be in the future. Is there still going to be love for this in the future? I think, you know, the World card is closing a chapter. It's a successful revolution. So I think this portion of it is going to close, and you're going to move forward to peaceful waters, to a smoother situation. Even if that's just in your own way you think about it. But the Ace of Cups here is, you know, tells me that there is still a lot of love. This feels like it's an unbreakable love. So perhaps it's, you know, we don't have the Empress, but I'm thinking it might be a mother and child. I mentioned a child before. You might even be an adult child in this situation. Tell me more about the High Priestess. Why is the Ace of Cups here with the High Priestess? Might be an unexpected love coming in the future. You're waiting. What are you waiting? You're waiting. You're looking at things from all perspectives. So you really are trying to consider how the other people in this feel, because there is great love. Here's the Sun card here, please, for my Gemini. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Nice. So you are going to be secure, self-sufficient, basking in the abundance that you seek. The Sun card is a glorious good fortune card. It's just a feel-good card. It's also the card of Leo, so there might be a Leo involved. But the King of Pentacles, again, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, is the stability factor. He's the breadwinner. He's the provider. So perhaps you are doing something, pardon me, I'm sorry, doing something that you love here with this Ace of Cups. But they're not offering what you want. So until they do, you're not going to get here. But you will be in charge. You will be in charge. Yeah. You're going to be in charge. You're going to be the organizer. You're going to be in control, in charge. And this is where you have to decide. This is where you have to decide. This might not be enough for you, but you could accept it if you want. You'd still be happy. Or you can hold out and become king and be happy. Why is the Sun card here, please? Are you breaking up a situation? A couple situation? King and Queen of Pentacles? You're breaking up a unit of stability? You're breaking... Oh my goodness. There are changes with your mother. What did I tell you? There was the mother over here too. There are changes coming in that are going to change the way you do things with your mother. The Sun. Now, again, King and Queen of Pentacles, a unit of people. Time to make some sort of change in that. Direction change right here. Change of direction towards your dreams. They may not be in your dreams anymore. That group of people that we have here. That might not be your kin. Well, if it's your kin, it's your kin, but it might not be your crew anymore. We've got, but you've been working with them for a while. You've been building things. You've been building all of this, but it's time to change it. It's time to transform it into something that you create, something that you can direct, something that you can build to your dreams. Again, could be something to do with your mother. Feels like this is a family work situation, a family business situation, perhaps. Anything further here? Anything further here for my Gemini friends? Last time. Okay, Magician and the Five of Cups. So don't look back. Pardon me, I'm sorry. I think you have a real hard time speaking to whoever these people are. But the Five of Cups is a card of regret and sorrow and reflection. You might be looking back and telling them everything that you've done for them. The Magician, all the things that you have done, all the progress that you have made. If this is a company, you're probably telling them that. But just keep going. Keep going. You have to live authentically. You have to do what you need to do. You have to shake it up. The Magician. You have all the tools to make this happen for yourself if you want to. You just got to be firm with whoever these people are. Let's pull you a Universe Has Your Back Oracle card, my Gemini friends. What's happening with the Geminis? July 2019. The Geminis. I just want to tell you guys, too, thanks so much for waiting patiently for this reading. I know it was a little bit later than I had planned. The videos are recorded in the order of most views, so if you want to go up in the ranking and get recorded sooner than later, by all means, like, share, subscribe, comment. All of that helps. Thank you. What is the one card my Geminis need to see? The one card. The one card. Oh, how about the two cards? Okay. When I lean toward love, I am led. So perhaps we're telling you to go with your emotions here. Whichever way your heart tells you to go in this. You know, it still has to be shaken up if you want to get to the next level. And, you know, you don't necessarily have to even say anything. My vibes speak louder than my words. So if you are unhappy here, if you're dissatisfied with whatever it is here, you need to shake it up. They'll get that vibe. They certainly will. But you're going to make sure that whoever it is sees it, my Gemini friends. Thank you so much for joining me here. Don't forget links in the description box to both Vimeo and my website. Thanks so much. Hope to talk to you soon.